The Cheshire Park Multiplayer Map was introduced in Season 4 of Call of Duty Modern Warfare as part of the Reloaded DLC that dropped in late June 2020. Cheshire Park is an asymmetrical 3-lane map, but what makes it interesting is its various interior locations, providing ample opportunity for close-quarter combat. Of those interior locations, 3 have 2-story perches that are sure to become a sniper's delight. What we're going to do in this video is take a real-time walk around this map and give you a sense of what it has to offer. From its unique garden square, to its long, sniper-friendly streets, to yes, even places where campers can find refuge. To begin, we'll start in the outer perimeter and make our way around the map counterclockwise. We'll then make our way into the interior part of the map and take a look at its features. Okay, we wanted to start this tour out right here, this little area here, just east of the scaffolding, which we'll see in a moment. Just kind of wanted to show you this little area you can hide out and get a little coverage. Next stop is the Piccadilly 2-story bus. While it is 2-story, you can only go in the first level. There's 4 doors to this, the one we came in just now. Then there's this door here, and then there's one more right up here that will exit out. Like I said, there's stairs there, but they're just props. You can't go up at all. Again, there's these little areas here where you can kind of, duck in and kind of surprise your enemy. Next stop is this outdoor venue for the restaurant. I did want to show you, get some nice lines of sight here for shooting with your sniper. If you are a sniper user, you'll find, look at that great line of sight right there. And there's plenty of them on this map. So this outdoor restaurant area, it's a kind of a nice place to hide. You can see where we're at there in the lower right-hand corner. There's some tables over here where you can kind of hide behind. You can also step on them if you were so inclined to do so. But it's a great venue. You got to watch out. There's a couple of doors there where enemies can pop out, but you can hide over here in the corner if you wanted to. You can get some lines of sight again on the enemy coming through the doorway. Can't really see down the street, but it's kind of a good place. You can also hide out for people coming through these doors. Open up the door here and you go into the bar area. There's windows and doors here that you will see. You get, again, some great lines of sight down the street you can use with your sniper. And then we'll jump out here and you can kind of get an idea of where it's at. But, you got the double doors here. Lots of views of the street. See where the building is here. There's a window here as well, so you can get a great sight line around the corner there. Next up, we're going to go behind the bar here. Now, there's plenty of opportunities here to either hide out or, as you can see, you've got clear sight lines out the windows. You got, sight line of the door there. You got the 2 windows there. You also have sight lines out the window there. You can use your sniper. Certainly wait for the enemy to come by, pick off some guys, take care of some business right from behind here while you got, some coverage from the bar. It's actually a great location. I think you're going to see a lot of activity in here. Next up, we're going to turn right and go into the adjoining restaurant. I felt we needed a little ambiance. Can we cue some music? A little bit of crowd, kind of make it feel like there's actually people in here. It was kind of lonely. Such a wonderful room. They did a great job on this map, and this is one of those great places. But look, you got sight lines out this door here, and there's plenty of places to kind of camp out and hide if you were so inclined to do so. In this corner, you can surprise folks coming through that door. You'll be able to surprise folks coming out this door. Coming back out this door. This is the outdoor dining we were just in. That's the bar. But then, you go in here and then you've got lots of skirmishes, some close quarter battles that can happen inside there. A little truck you can hide in over there. But like I said, you look on this table and look at that. You got, just waiting for a surprise. Hello! A little something, something. So I think this is a great room, a great building. So moving right along, we're in the eastmost part of the map right here. Here's the edge of the multiplayer map. As you can see here, again, you got great sight lines right into the garden area. Definitely going to be able to be a sniper's delight here for sure. You can keep an eye on the restaurant there, poke a hole in there. Beautiful. So next up, going in here, you got this little outdoor garden area outside this building here. You can hide on this table if you wanted to. You can go in those garden beds here. And, give somebody a little surprise. Hello, I'll show you what's growing. Give them a little something for peeking in. Go in here. It's a house. This is one of the upstairs locations. As you can see, there's a stairwell there. But again, there's going to be a lot of close quarter combat going on here. You're going to want to make sure you check your area before you try to go up. But you look at that. You've got some good opportunities. But for snipers, obviously they want to be high up. You've got 3 windows here that you can look out on the map. I mean, that one you've got sight south where you can look at people coming around the corner there, coming around the garden, maybe coming out of the Italian restaurant. You got sight lines right into the garden where there's going to be a lot of activity. I mean, it's just going to be a crazy place inside there. And then, then you can look west down that street there, and you got plenty of exposure there. Now, again, exposure is key. You're going to be picked off as well, so you can't hang around here too long. But as you can see, using your sniper, you can hit that other window that's across the map at the westernmost building over there that we'll show you soon. But great sight lines, great location. It's just going to be a wonderful location overall. Going back inside, just kind of showing you what else is there. You got a little hiding spot around here at the dining table. Hello, a little window there that you can, again, give someone a little action, show them a little love. Just keep an eye on the place. There's a lot of open spaces, but thankfully you got these kind of cut-ins right here where you can kind of hide and get a little bit of cover. And you got one here. You got a couple of them down the street here, as you can see. Plenty of little places where you can go in there and hide. You can actually jump in the gated flowers that are behind us here and hide, and you can see up there in the windows and shoot out snipers if that's your thing. Lots of cars. There's plenty of cars and vehicles. You can't obviously get in those, but you can hide around them. Got a sight line right here, right into the garden, coming out of the garden area into that middle area, which we'll go into in a few minutes. Again, you got coverage with the car. You can go in the flower bed here if you want to. You got sniper sight line. Really nice. Again, they really did a great job on it. I mean, look at this. Again, showing some love. You got a little bit of surprise action for the guy in the sniper window up there. Hello, take care of business right there. This is going to be a great map for an assault rifle. For the walkthrough, I got a pistol in my hand because I wanted to show you as much of the map as I could. But this is going to be a great map for assault rifle for sure. Look at this. Plenty of places you can hide out in here and stoke out. Look at that. Perfect. It's just beautiful. I love that. You got another sight line into the other entrance there, the center section, which is just marvelous. And then, look at that window right there. Hey, buddy, you can take care of business over there. So, while there's going to be plenty of opportunities for snipers to perch, there's also plenty of opportunities for people to defeat them. Defeat them. There's lots of places to look up and say hello. So, hiding spots over here. So you got a little bit of coverage for people running in and out of that center section. And then, we come around here. Look at that. You got another nice sight line for that. Is that the fish and chips place? And then we turn around here, and we're going to go into this other building, which is the other 2-story building. Again, it's another house layout. Again, you can hide in here in the kitchen. Hello, let's make something. Windows, obviously great sight line for the fish and chips. You can't go on the upper floors of the fish and chips place, but you got full view of the front and the side doors. And other views here that you can get from the first floor. Not too bad. I mean, actually, it's going to be dangerous to be on that other side with snipers over here. So, good location in my opinion as well. You got to keep an eye on all the entrances. So going up the stairs, let's take a look at the sniper opportunity up here. So you've got a hiding section over here right at the top of the stairs. I know there's going to be some ganking opportunities. People are going to be so pissed coming up the stairway here. It kind of reminds me a little bit of some of the other maps that got those stairway hiding sections. But here's your sniper window right here, and you'll see that you got full view of the inside of the fish and chips building, the door to the side there. You can get a little bit of oversight of the internal part of the map, the center part of the map, and just kind of keep an eye on things, take care of business, as it were. And we go out the front door, and then we're on the westmost part of the map here, the westmost part of the edge. And then we'll head over here to, this is one of the spawn places, obviously, and then this is it looks like it's a two-story building. It is, but you can't go in the upper floors. So you have three entrances here. You got this rear entrance, the double doors there to the left, and then double doors in the front here. It's going to be a great place for fights. I mean, you got the two big windows here on the first floor. There's going to just be bloodshed everywhere here. I mean, there ain't going to be fish and chips. There's going to be blood and guts over here from human beings is what it's going to be. But it's going to be a lot of fun. There's plenty of sniper activity available. Lots of assault rifle activity going to go on over here. Then there's this bar that's behind me here. And in just a moment you'll see there. That's beautiful. That's just beautiful. This bar that you'll be able to get some coverage from. Have access from the kitchen. You can also hop over it. It gives you a little bit of coverage while you're shooting over it. Of course, you're going to have to watch your backs. You're going to have to watch your backs over here. Plenty of doors. Lots of guys going to sneak in. I see a lot of grenades, a lot of flashbangs. You're going to want to throw your trophy system for sure. You got this little section here that you can hide behind. Get a little sight lines on some of the activity. You can certainly throw some stuff. Can't go in this building. This is, again, another spawn point. So next to the right here, this east building, it's just a block. You can't, you can shoot the windows. You can't get in. You can't get in the building. It's just a block place to offer some coverage to go around. Again, wonderfully designed. Looks great, but you cannot gain access into that building. I did try to jump on this ledge to see if you could hide up there. You can't. So that's unfortunate. It's just a big obstacle. Coming in here, you got the market. This is a two-story building. There's going to be, again, a lot of bloodshed. You've got a wonderful sight line down to the Italian restaurant down there. Lots of opportunity to shoot your AR around. You've got the scaffolding over there to the right. You got that building over there to the left, and you can certainly see there's plenty of opportunity to jump out here and scare somebody. On this dumpster, you climb onto it, you can get to the second floor. There was also stairs inside the building, but again, you've got a nice sniper spot here, which for sure you're going to want to pay attention to. It's got great sight lines to the other buildings. Plenty of sight lines down the street. You can, as you can see, you can get a little bit of look-see to some of the other areas. When I was playing multiplayer on this, lots of folks running by, going into there, going into the garden, and then just you'll be able to peck people off coming through the scaffolding. It'll be great. You've got to be careful coming down here. There's going to be a lot of close quarter combat in here. I'm sure grenades, flashbangs, you name it, smoke grenades, and then it's just going to be bloodshed everywhere. But look at that. You got a nice sight line down there from behind the counter. You got a little bit of coverage. And then it comes back to over here. Again, this is just a little corner where you'll be able to kind of hang out, get a little sniper activity, kind of check out people come around that corner. And you got a little bit of coverage. Check that out. Beautiful. Simply beautiful. And then you'll need to watch people coming out through that building there. And then, of course, here's the scaffolding you can run through. Lots of folks are going to be taking advantage of that. And then here we are, right where we began. So next up, we're going to tour the interior part of the map, the center, where the garden is and the outdoor areas. This is a great part of this map. Again, lots of open areas, lots of places to get into here. We're going to first go through this corner here where there's a covered little square here. Got a couple of openings, but you got some great places where you can do a little bit of mounting your weapon, getting a little bit of coverage, catching some people coming around the corner. Certainly a great location. You can do it on this side as well. Get people running around. Then you've got the opening right here where you can surprise people coming out of the market, people coming out there, coming down that hall, that alleyway. Hello, a little bit of sniper activity. And then, of course, you got the coming around the corner there, which is certainly going to be busy. Right here is one of the openings to the center part of the map. I just kind of want to duck in and kind of show you, but we'll do a tour from the other side here. Coming back down the street, there's the fish and chips place again. As you can see, this wall kind of surrounds the entire center part of the interior part of the map. So coming around the corner here, again, this is the westmost side, just showing you the sight lines, looking east down the top part of the map. And then here is the interior part. Now again, being a 3-lane map, you've got a lane, so put your sniper on, and if you feel so inclined to lay there and be silly, you could probably peck some people off, but you're exposed. There's plenty of places to do sniping. I wouldn't recommend that, but just wanted to show you could do it. Now in here you got there's corners to hide in, lots of corners. This is a great place. There's going to be again some close quarter combat here, but you do have your sight lines open for sniping, which I'm sure people are going to do. You got plenty of places for assault weapon fights, but again, just straight lines for sniping. Plenty of places to hide. You got some areas over here where you can mount and kind of get a little coverage on both sides. Got to always keep your mind on what's going on behind you, but you got this over here where you can do the same. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of danger coming in this center part. I don't think this is certainly a Sunday stroll. You'll be walking in here losing your life plenty of times, but you've got some coverage here, looking into the garden area, and looking at the entrances to the interior part. It's going to be deadly. It's certainly going to be deadly for sure. You got some, back against the wall there, you got some areas where you got a little bit of coverage behind you. You're still going to have to keep your head on a swivel, though, because, again, you've got, places coming in there where the fire is going on. You've got people that can run back here. It's just crazy. It's going to be a busy map, for sure. It's going to be a very busy map. I want to show you duck out here. This is again one of the entrances we saw earlier where you can come in and go out, but you can run out here, give a shot to that location. Come on over here. You got sight lines to that location there. Certainly no problem at all. No problem. You taking care of people's business, and you can run back in here and look around. There's some things to know about this. I mean, you can't get in that building for sure, but I mean, you got to always keep an eye. Because this is so open, you've got to pretty much keep your head on a swivel. I mean, there's entrances everywhere. There's another one there. There's two behind you now. And there's people running all over the place. So, you got to keep an eye out on the entrances if you're going to play around on the interior part of this map, for sure. So here is I don't know if this is a fountain over here. Wide open. This is going to be just nuts. I don't know what that is, but just, lots of craziness going on over here. But keeping an eye on these entrances again, you may succeed quite well. You're certainly not going to want to camp in here if that's your thing. But again, if you do like to do that, there's plenty of places where you could do that, as long as you've got your back against the wall, for sure. Got to run through again, kind of giving you a sense of the surroundings. And until you play it and you kind of memorize it a few times, it gets to be a little overwhelming with all these different entrances. As I said, if you wanted to camp in here or hang out in here, these corners, You got, you know, views of the entrances to the area for sure. Just got to kind of keep an eye on things. And again, I wouldn't stay there very long. I think it's a recipe for disaster myself if you're hanging out there. But you know, if you keep moving like I'm moving here, and get your assault weapon going, you might be able to take out quite a few guys, because you've got 1, 2, 3, at least 3 entrances to this area alone. And then you come over here, and then you've got the garden area. The garden area's got 2 entrances, one there, one here. And then, of course, you've got the street entrance to the main area. You can duck in back here, get a little bit of coverage, which I see a lot of jerkies doing for sure. Get a little bit of sight lines there. So you're going to need to be careful. If you're running in this way, there may be a couple of dudes over there hanging out. But as you can see, there, you know, you'll be able to jump out here, get a few shots off, and run back in and take care of business in the garden area. The garden area is awesome. Again, close quarter combat, a go-go in there for sure. I think there's going to be a lot of bloodshed in here. I mean, basically, it's just a big square. Obviously, you can hide in the corners here and you get a little sight line there down that way, which is going to kill people. You can go out that door as well. People are going to be hiding around this tree for sure. It's crazy. It's going to be deadly. It's going to be a lot of fun for sure. See, you get some sniper activity. Even in a room like this, you'll be able to take care of some business with a sniper. Nice long lane here. Then, you know, again, you got this door here, which people are going to hide in the darkness a little bit. And then the garden itself has several entrances. But, you know, something like this offers a lot of corners. I mean, you'll be able to do some business here. People running by, take care of business. Long sight line with your sniper there. Certainly being able to peck off some guys, take care of business there. And then as we come around to the, you know, the east side, the east entrance of the garden, you know, again, you can defeat the sniper in the window up there. You can hide around the corners and take care of guys running in and out. You can look for guys coming out of the Italian restaurant. You've got corners here where you kind of got your back with a little bit of coverage. But again, you got to keep your head on a swivel. There's going to be no room for, you know, resting. You're going to be constantly moving on this map, constantly watching your back. I mean, there'll be guys coming out this door ready to knife you, take care of your business. So you know, I wouldn't stick around here too long, because you're well exposed. So, you know, pop off a couple of shots to the guy who's up there being a jerky, and then, you know, get out of here, move. You know, just it's not going to be very valuable. I mean, come around here, turn around, get some viewage of folks coming from that direction. Sure, you know, business taken care of. You got a nice wall here that you can hide behind, do a little mount, get people coming out of that bar. Little wall here that you can hop on. Certainly lots of opportunities for sniping, lots of opportunities for coverage. I mean, I think this map offers almost a 50-50 split of offense and defense, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I'm very pleased with this map, very pleased indeed. So that's the tour. So what I wanted to do now is just kind of run through the map, give you a real-time sense of how big it is when I'm running through it, and just kind of let you enjoy the sights and sounds of the map. And now to wrap up this map tour, I just wanted to kind of give you a sense of actual combat on the map. So here's a little bit of multiplayer in action on the Cheshire map.
Free for all. Sold up, you're on your own. Specialist achieved. You're almost in the lead. Hey, what you done?
Hey, thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to drop in and spend some time with me. If you haven't already, please take a moment to become a member of the squad by subscribing to this channel. That way you won't miss a thing.